struck by the hypocrisy of this.
Two more people to hear from.
I'm sorry.
You have a chance. Well, I'm not sorry. You sit down.
I know you're not sorry. That's the point. The hypocrisy of this speech. The hypocrisy of the fact that what do you have? Can you please make a statement about President Joe Biden's speech? This is a clearly warmongering speech.
Hey guys, so real quick, I saw this clip from Benny Johnson's X account or Twitter account, and it highlights a discussion that was going on at the Institute of Global Politics. Apparently, Hillary Clinton and some other women and gentlemen there were on a panel discussing various things, and an audience member had the balls to stand up and call her out to her face. Now, I believe this gentleman, I don't know how he got in. I don't know if he snuck in. I don't know if he bought a ticket or what. I have no idea. But I believe this gentleman said a lot of things that many Americans agree with and wish they could tell her to her face. But of course, not many of us get the opportunity like this guy did. Now, I don't know what will happen to him after this. I do hope that he's protected, and I do believe, I don't know for sure, but I would guess that he's not prone to self-deletion, if you know what I mean. So just keep that in mind. There is a quote-unquote list, a Clinton list out there. So let's just hope that nothing happens to this young man. But what he had to say to her is what many people in America, and maybe throughout the world, believe. And I'm glad that someone like himself was able to speak to her directly for apparently 3 minutes straight. I'm surprised that security didn't walk him out, but he was able to say what he wanted to say. Now, she, of course, tried to pivot and, go to other things and other topics, but this guy kept hammering her and just told her what was on the minds of him and many Americans. Kudos to this young man. Hopefully many other people are able to stand up to these politicians like this guy did, because Hillary Clinton has a lot to answer for. Libya, for example. Okay, what happened to that country is unbelievable. And what could have happened to Syria and what did happen to Syria with all the drone strikes. Because keep in mind, not only was she First Lady of Arkansas, she was First Lady of the United States because she's married to Bill Clinton. She was Secretary of State, okay, under President Obama. But even before that, she was Senator of New York for 8 years. So she's been in the political field for quite some time, and she still has some pull, despite the fact that she lost a presidential run twice. So I'm going to play this clip in its entirety, then we give my 2 cents at the end. Please, before we begin, like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to hit that 200 mark. We're almost there, guys. Thank you all who have so far subscribed, and hit that notification bell to get notified of future videos. And with that, let's begin.
President Joe Biden is calling for $100 billion of funding for Israel, Taiwan, and Ukraine, and we're supposed to just bundle these together and pretend like we're going to rush to World War III, and we're all just going to let Hillary Rodham Clinton sit here. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
This is not the way to have a conversation.
I'm sorry.
If you want to have a conversation, you're welcome to come talk to me afterwards.
You can sit here. Okay, right. You're gonna wait for me, right? Please, I do not believe you.
And I will listen to you, and I will respond to you.
I do not believe you. Respectfully, I do not believe you.
Well,
and the fact of the matter is that the American people's voice are what need to be heard.
Yeah,
because,
they are being
because
heard.
Our president is not speaking for the American people, and neither are you.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Yes, that's my opinion.
Well, then sit down. We've heard your opinion. Thank you very much. Now we're going to turn to people
who
are
I'm not going to stop.
I'm not going to stop
working
on behalf of human rights.
I'm going to exercise my free speech.
But it's not free speech when you are disrupting everybody else's opportunity to speak.
This is free speech, everyone. This is free speech. That is not free speech. This is people constructing narratives that are openly hypocritical. I'm sorry. The incredible hypocrisy.
Maybe you could actually...
went with Eleanor Roosevelt to bring this Declaration of the Rights of Man. John Foster Dulles was involved with the CIA.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're brilliant in your historical cherry picking.
The Pinochet regime.
Please,
could you please inform me about the United States
okay,
involvement in these historical things?
We're going to move on
Miss
to
Clinton, will you denounce
Khadijah,
Joe
who's
Biden?
actually on
Will
the
you
front line
denounce Joe
fighting
Biden's
for human
speech?
rights, not
Will you?
just yelling about it. So, Frank, I want to turn to you because you are from Uganda, and Uganda's 2023 anti-homosexuality act criminalizes LGBTI conduct in Uganda.
Push us to World War III.
Oh,
Do you
please.
understand? It's not about Israel and Palestine. It's not football. This isn't football. It's not Team America.
Well, I'm sorry, but some of us are on Team America despite our flaws and our problems.
Yes, that's me.
And some of us, every person on this stage.
You have to stop right now. You have to stop.
Or what?
Wait, I want to say one thing. Every person on this stage has risked their life, their income, their reputation, their careers, and what have you done other than stand up and disrupt?
I need you to
I will put my record and these women's records and Frank's records against you any day of the year.
I'll respond. What I have done is I have asked Hillary Rodham Clinton to denounce the president's openly warmongering, suicidal, idiotic speech.
And I've given my answer. I will not do that. So that's the end of our conversation.
Okay,
but I'll still meet you outside. But you're done.
Right now.
Okay, Frank. Frank has.
Well, kudos to that young man for standing tall and calling out Hillary Clinton to her face. Many of us do not get the chance to do so, not just to Hillary Clinton, but other politicians, because they work for us, not the other way around. And they tend to forget that all the time. Now, did you see how that lady was trying to say, oh, well, what have you done but just interrupt this discussion? He is exercising his freedom of speech, the First Amendment that they want to take away from us. Okay. And that panel, they were talking about LGBTQ plus blah, 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 blah. In Uganda, do you see how the West tries to instill values that deteriorate countries around the world? In particular, they're trying to do that to Uganda right now. Do you see that? I am glad the Ugandans stood tall and are fighting the West's social influence. Hillary Clinton has not been held accountable for the various things she's been involved in, whether indirectly or directly. Now, I do believe in a final judgment. I'm a Christian. But in the meantime, it is our responsibility as U.S. citizens to call out these politicians so they can be held accountable because, again, they work for us, we the people, not the other way around. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Again, hit that notification bell to get notified of future videos. And until the next one, take care.